Alright, antique repair time. A little backstory on this. This was apparently bought in the Philippines in the 1940s from a family member who was stationed in the Philippines. Yeah, it's broken, unfortunately, and it looks like at some point somebody might have used epoxy to try to repair it and then maybe tried to weld it together. Hold on if I can get a good zoom in here. Yeah, I see what looks like maybe some heat damage, so maybe somebody tried to solder this. It's fairly heavy, and I'm not sure what metal this is. Non-magnetic. Brass, maybe? Could also be painted. Not sure. I don't want to try to clean this up. I'm not sure if this is rare or not, or if it's in something that is of value. But I would like to 3D print a sleeve so that I can put this wing back on, and when it comes time to give it to a trader or somebody, that they can take the sleeve off and then do a proper repair on this. The filament I have is actually bronze and shiny in color. Let me get my flashlight over here. Nice bronze coloring, sort of like that. It is PLA. And yeah, we're going to go into TinkerCAD and going to do some measurements, and we're going to make a sleeve for this. Alright, this is what I have so far for the first model. It is two solderless cruxes. It's the same shape, however the whole one is shrank down slightly. I would like to use Blender. I could make this very precise, but I only have TinkerCAD so far, and precision isn't the number one thing about TinkerCAD. TinkerCAD is trying to be very simple. Let's move over to here. These are four solderless cruxes. Is there? Yeah, four solderless cruxes. One side is larger to fit onto the rest of the statue. The other side is to fit the actual wing. The model over here is the finished model. Before I put it into the mesh mixer, I had added this little circle here so that way it would sort of hold the wing in place. I might be doing that on the top part as well to fit it to the statue. Alright, there we go. This is what I've come up with. I'm just trying to make it so it fits on the wing for right now, and then we'll work on mating it onto the actual sculpture itself. Yeah, it almost fits, barely. Just touch it up a little bit. And here is the final part so that it would fit both the wing and go on to the rest of the sculpture. Very rough. This is prototyping phase. I made a second one, but for whatever reason I had tons of layer shifts. I think it's because I was starting to ooze out filament between the heat block and the nozzle itself, so that might have been to blame why this looks all Art Deco-y. It actually goes along with the statue and its Art Deco design, but I ended up putting this, which is the same one as this, into a mesh editor, and I came up with a very smooth looking model. Again, it's a little rough. It could use a lot of sanding and such. Alright, so I did not stop at this model. Although it looked pretty good, I wanted to toy around with trying to keep the style of the Art Deco look. And here's that model, and I will have to say, it did not translate well. This is after putting it in a mesh mixer and through TinkerCAD. Yeah, that's not good. I removed these blocks right here. I was trying to go with the fins that was already on the that were already on the statue. So I removed those, and it wasn't all that great. Mind you, this was put in through a mesh mixer and then TinkerCAD, so not only do I think we lost some of the definition of it, but I think I was a little bit too aggressive with the mesh mixer, and then, yeah, put some holes into the model. I'd say that looks pretty good. It's functional. Kind of looks like clouds. I mean, it doesn't fit the rest of it. That's why I tried to do the Art Deco style on that one model. But yeah, it functions, works, and it kind of fits it. So I might be doing some more stuff with this as well, plus also research. This might not be from the Philippines. This might be something from the US. This is a selling site for antique. This is an original pair of Art Deco style cast gray or pot metal airplane bookends manufactured by Dodge Trophy Inc., Los Angeles, California, USA. Creator Dodge Inc. Now at first when I saw that I thought Dodge is in the car manufacturer. That is not it. The materials is cast gray metal and a bronze finish. And here's a little bit of backstory. Dodge Inc. began in Chicago in the mid-1920s by Ray E. Dodge, a former track star in the 1924 Olympics. In 1930, he moved the company to Los Angeles to begin making Oscars for Hollywood's Academy Awards, and in 1949 began producing Hollywood's Emmys. In this listing, it's also adding one more facet to this entire thing. I'll probably put in some B-roll here, but if you notice, the plane itself is brass, bronze, whatever the heck you want to call it, but the actual like Art Deco-y part of it is this like reddish copper. And here's a line right here that says, the company uses 5 different finishes for its cast metal pieces, but their trademark high-gloss bronze finish with two-tone highlights of rich red golden copper from the Southwest's great copper mines earned Dodge the tagline, the best of the West, which can be found on their stickers. Now I've looked everywhere on each of these bookends. I have two of them. I have the pair, and I can't find any markings on it. Apparently they had felt pads on the bottom, but those are long gone, probably long deteriorated. I have also found this site. They are selling just a regular, looks like a regular everyday trophy cup. Basically the same story. Dodge Trophy and Awards Company, maker of the Hollywood Oscars from 1930 until 1983. And then it tells us the size and stuff about this trophy. And looking up on Wikipedia, Ray Dodge, I know this isn't the best source of information, but we can see that American middle distance runner. After retiring from competitions, Dodge founded and ran metalworks that produced the Oscars for the Academy Awards. In May 1935, he married. This is where I found this company, R.S. Owens and Company. And it says over around here, where is it? Dodge Trophy and Awards Company. The company has manufactured the molds for the Oscar and Emmy Awards trophies since 1982 after taking over from Dodge Trophy and Awards Company, which had been doing the casting since 1930. So yes, this is a bit of a rabbit hole that doesn't have much information. There's very little information about this, and I think I've only seen like 3 pictures of this bookend on the internet. I want to make more models of this 3D printed sleeve. I want to make it so that it fits more the form of the whole sculpture. I would do that, but I was a klutz and I broke my 3D printer. I snapped one of the fan blades off on the hot end, and then I proceeded to like, oh, well, I'll just 3D print another fan. But no, I popped the old fan off, broke it, and yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys, and if you're interested, stay tuned for more.